Harrison back for more brush lessons. Today's lesson is going to be on playing Bossa Nova with brushes. You know, we all learn the basic Bossa Nova pattern, but there's a few things you can do with it with brushes that make it a little more interesting, even though we play with the stick sometimes. But one thing I do like to do when I do Bossa Novas is use a wood tip brush, or wood handled brush by Vader. This is the wiretap wood brush. And it's got a metal rivet in the end, so it's good for breaking across the cymbals and getting special effects. But I also like it because I get a little bit of a cross stick sound or different effects with the wood handle. So the basic Bossa Nova that we all know has this common pattern of okay? So the most common thing you hear is 8 notes in one hand, and you can just tap the brush like this for the other pattern. So here's a basic Bossa Nova, no clicks, just the pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? But with these wood handled brushes, I can get this effect of a cross stick by doing this. So I'm going to play that Bossa Nova pattern, tapping the 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 So I can do that, basic Bossa Nova. But I actually like to use a stick a lot of times when I'm playing a Bossa Nova. So I'm going to grab a stick this time because the cross stick is so much more crisp. And I'm playing that cross stick on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 2, 3 and. Okay? Bossa Novas are written everywhere, just look it up. But that's the basic pattern. So I'm going to play with a stick and a brush this time. I'm just tapping the 8 notes. But instead of tapping it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press a little bit. Give me a little different feel. There's one sound. There's a different sound. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, a little faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Now what's nice is I can manipulate this in a lot of different ways. One of the things that you hear in a lot of bossa novas is a cabasa, which is a fuche kind of a sound. So what I can do is I can take this brush and emulate that by raking it across the head. Instead of playing the 8 notes, I can do this. So I'm pushing the brush down on the head quite heavily, and I'm being very strict with my hand, doing a side-to-side motion. Let me move this hand out of the way so you see that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Pretty staccato. Short. Not a mushy thing, but now I'm going to put that with the bossa nova slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that gives me an option to have a different thing, a different sound. If I had to play more than one bossa nova in a night in a light trio type setting, I might play one like this. Another one like this. Just to get a different sound. Okay, so that's putting the brush on the head, pressing down and moving side to side. Pretty straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The other one was this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The other option I have is to play a whirro pattern. Now the whirro is an instrument that you rake a comb, a stick, a rod, anything along the side of it. It's got the ridges in it. It has that. Now I can't get that rich sound, but I can get that pattern going like this. to put that with the basic. So it'll be like this. See how it's going to fit? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have these different patterns. So what I'm going to do is play these 3 sambas for you. 1, 2, ready, go. Change it to the other one now. Now the Wira type one. Now usually when I do that, I'm going to have to move my hand a little bit up out of the way a little bit. So it'd be like this. 1, 2, ready, go. So I have those. Now I can speed that up quite a bit and get a nice range of bossas out of those 3 patterns. And it could even lead to a samba type pattern. Now obviously I don't want to be too fast with that, but if I could play those same patterns, I could take this and get a shaker type sound and turn it into a fast samba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or, now this one I can't play as fast that way, but I can take that pattern 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, put it with that fast bossa nova and turn it into a samba. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, once I get to those kind of tempos, I can really start to do different things with it and turn it into all kinds of things. Maybe going. So you can take the bossa patterns, speed them up, and turn them into samba patterns, and you cover a lot of territory. Give it a try. See how it works out for you.